Criswell's opening monologue is a bewildering blend of doom-laden prophecy, circular logic, and deadpan delivery that sets the perfect tone for the delightful absurdity that follows. It's the cinematic equivalent of being handed a roadmap to nowhere by a man who assures you it's exactly where you need to go.
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future.
The plane cockpit scene in Plan 9 from Outer Space is a comedy of errors that rivals a high school production of Top Gun. It opens with two pilots, Jeff and Danny, who look like they were cast more for their ability to wear aviator sunglasses than to convey any semblance of piloting skill. The murder scene featuring Tor Johnson is a glorious showcase of linguistic gymnastics, where the English language is twisted, turned, and ultimately left in a broken heap on the floor.
Who found them?
The man and girl.
Medical examiner been around yet?
Just left. The morgue wagon ought to be along most any time. They're pretty scared.
Finding a mess like this ought to make anyone frightened. Have one of the boys take the guy and the girl back to town. You take charge.
The scene where Lieutenant Harper waves his gun around is a masterclass in how not to handle a firearm, turning what should be a moment of tension into a slapstick comedy routine.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine, Larry. One thing's sure. Inspector Clay's dead. Murdered. And somebody's responsible.
The ruler explains Plan 9 with a delightful mishmash of over-the-top acting, grandiose dialogue, and the kind of earnestness that makes Plan 9 from Outer Space an enduring cult classic. It's a moment where absurdity and ambition collide, leaving viewers both confused and thoroughly entertained.
What plan will you follow now?
Plan 9.
Plan 9. Ah, yes. Plan 9 deals with the resurrection of the dead. Long-distance electrode shot into the pineal pituitary glands of recent dead.
Inspector Clay's rise out of this grave is less a moment of horror and more a delightful dance of clumsiness and determination. It's a perfect encapsulation of the charmingly inept nature of Plan 9 from Outer Space, where even the undead can't escape the film's unintentional hilarity. The ruler gestures dramatically, his voice dripping with theatrical flair as he commands his underlings. Suddenly, the calm is shattered by a commotion from the back of the ship. Inspector Clay, now a zombie, lurches into the control room with all the subtlety of a freight train. His stiff-legged shuffle and outstretched arms make him look like he's trying out for the role of Frankenstein's monster in a community theater production.
Stop him, Dennis!
I can't get it, it's jammed!
Stop him, you fool!
Drop the gun to the floor, Tanner. The metal will break contact.
Breckenridge's flamboyant delivery, combined with the obvious script hunting, turns what should be a scene of commanding presence into a delightful farce.
You reported that your ship was viewed at the scene of your present operations.
That is correct.
They have been viewed many times, but not at the scene of operations.
What can be said about Plan 9 from Outer Space? Upon seeing it for the first time, possibly stunned silence is the best response. Consider the limitations of money and talent that Ed Wood was dealing with. And yet he made an entertaining hodgepodge of a movie with his merry band of misfits that defies classification. It is possibly the most brilliant high school production ever filmed, which may account for its continued adoration and enduring sense of wonder.